You don't know are the Real Things podcast. Hey yo!
What go on, the people? We there, large and in charge. Big up yourself and welcome back to the Real Things podcast. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Firstly, take your time and look around. Get familiar with the playlist and please subscribe. Just know that you're in a safe place because it's only positive vibes. And for those of you who are returning for the umpteen time, welcome back. Welcome back. Now, you know that we only do the podcast 3 times a week, but on special occasions, which warrants my attention, I'll come back here any old time. Yep. Now, today, without any further ado, we want to delve into the disaster and other people's reaction. The disaster which occurred in Nyabohanse yesterday. And I said Nyabohanse, not Villa Medellin. Nyabo Hanse yesterday, and I want to address some people's reaction on what transpired yesterday after Marwa released his video. There's an old saying, say today for me, tomorrow for you. hmm Yes, 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 yes. I want to take this time out also to say condolences to the people them. I've seen some videos from other YouTubers and in Kenya, and I want to take the time out to say condolences to the people them, the family of the people who lost their lives, the kids who was struck by lightning yesterday, over 3 people, you know, and God he knows how many more that passed due to this uh, terrible storm yesterday. So while others were busy mocking and laughing about the storm and the disaster that really followed with the storm or came with the storm, the destruction rather is the word I'm looking for that came with this storm. While they were busy mocking and laughing about Marwa, people's lives were lost. Shame, shame, shame. I have one question though for on trending especially because she was leading the pack yesterday with a video that I saw her do, and I decide that you know sometimes people should know when and how because you're talking about a disastrous event. You understand? You're not talking now this about everyday YouTubing. You're speaking of a natural disaster which occurred. Crops, people's crops are gone. Them livelihood, you know, turning upside down because, or them everyday life turning upside down because the too little corn where them throwing at the ground and it already start catching, they will have to start all over again. I know it's not rocket science because Kenya would have to deal with heavy rains from time to time annually. But if you're gonna sit in your room behind your camera and come out to make fun of somebody pleading for help in a disaster, then just because you came out firstly and said some nasty things and used bullying tactics, and this person who you're now laughing at retaliated by saying curse you and curse your families because you make their lives a hell, a living hell by coming to your platform and trending. and the likes of AM Carroll, Nairobi teacher, and the JT. But I'm addressing and trending. I will address whomever later. Because Marwa retaliated in defense of himself and his family, whom you made it a daily practice of tormenting, of using your bullying tactics. He responded by cursing you. You're going to walk with it like a pinnacle and use every opportunity to come back and laugh in his face. Remember, you guys, Marwa don't know you guys, and neither do he don't know me neither. But I'm saying that you guys made it your duties to come here and create hell on your screens. Can you imagine somebody have to get up on a daily basis, whether you like it or not? It is going to show up on your timeline because you guys are tagging him. People who watches him. So YouTube has a way of mixing these things. So he's left with no choice. He can't do anything else than probably swipe you guys away when you come up. So he by fire by force, he will see you guys, whether he likes it or not. And you do this. You all do this on a daily basis. Sometimes twice a day. Three even. Depends on the picking. Even though this is where, you know, you eat. And I don't care who have any other kind of business else. If it wasn't an extra way of earning, add two more pennies in your pocket, you're not doing this for free. Period. But yet, imagine somebody lose, they almost lost everything that they invested a few months ago when the channels went down because Marwa said enough is enough and I'm tired and this needs to cut. At least if you're doing reaction, you do your reaction, but not this drastic, not these accusations. Anyway, this lady, these reactors. I wouldn't say this lady, but I use the term lady because I was addressing on trending. As she came out yesterday, guns blazing and laughing. Oh yes, she was the pack leader yesterday. But the question I wanted to ask was, is Marwa's villa the only house in Nyabohansi? And trending those people that the lightning struck yesterday. Does Marwa have anything to do with that? It's stupidity. This is a natural disaster. You don't come out here to rejoice and laugh about this thing. This can happen to even you at any given time. No telling you could jump in your vehicle and go out the road and God knows what happened next. Do you think Marwa would ever come out here and laugh? Hell no. Because he understands. And he only defended himself by cursing you and whomever else were bullying him. And like, how would you feel if it was the other way around, and Marwa decided to come out and live on you guys like a leech every day and criticize even the spit that you spit on the ground? You wouldn't like it. You would be as tormented as somebody that was thrown in hell. You would not like it. And the guy was left with no other choice than said, look, back the frig up because I'm tired. I'm tired. That was his only defense. And and this is good. This is what is happening is because you took the money from the orphanage. It sounds so stupid. Did Marwa pocketed that money from the orphanage? It got to a point where he couldn't even find monies to pay those people who was around him because everything was spent on Goko's place. You understand? But you're out here telling people, laughing over the whole situation. Oh, back to sender because is his deed. It is his deed. You know, believe me, when I saw what happened when Marwa came and premiered the video, I said to somebody, before this video is done, I would bet you they are going to be all over the streets of YT saying that it is karma because they were already blaming him that he took the money, that he took the money that was supposed to be given to the orphanage. Took. They were even comparing the money to the monies that he took to buy the bed and whole trending. That was your video. So he's not getting a rest. Another question I want to ask. Doesn't Marwa get a salary from YouTube? The way how he's judged mercilessly. And this is why you see Rocio, this is some of the reasons why I believe she should prefer to remain silent about her monies that she's spending because she knows that these things will be compared to whatever information that Marwa put out there. So they're gonna compare it and say, oh, it's some of the money that came from this is that, oh, this is the same money because it's stupid. What are they working for? So you mean to tell me that you are in on your channel, sitting down there every day for nothing? Nonsense. You don't look forward to getting your salary from YouTube and enjoying the next best thing that you're gonna use it to buy. It doesn't appear like Marwa gets a salary from YouTube, as per you. It doesn't appear like this. Guys, today we are reacting on the reactor. If you just joined the premiere, welcome in. Please be sure to like the video as you come in and let us meet in the comment section. If you're here and you're watching on the Gully side, if you've never subscribed, if you have not subscribed, kindly take the time out, please, to subscribe to the channel. Back to reality. That was a pause for a worthy cause. So the thing is, yesterday, videos were released all over. People were running to their platforms to come say their minds because this, yes, finally, God has spoken. He has to pay for the monies that he didn't. You hear Marwa said that the $700 was given back to the people. Somebody sent it back because all of that money was spent up in Gogo's money. Even the television that he used the money on camera to do something else, to pay for something else, was even sent back again and purchased a brand new TV. How much more? Like, I always say, if I know who these people are, if it was me in Marwa shoes and I know who these people are, when they send whatever they send to me and they're in communication with me, I would have single-handedly on the spot communicate to them, with them, on the spot, said, okay, I got it. Off of camera. And let's see what you guys would have been talking about. But the point of the matter is, it is Marwa who is giving you guys information due to he wants to be transparent, but instead, it is content, accusation, accusations upon accusations, branding him in a particular way. Anyhow, that is besides the point this morning. What we want to talk about is that video yesterday that on trending released, mocking and laughing and going back to the things that Marwa said when he lashed out at the reactors for coming after him, harassing him, bullying him online on a daily basis, belittling him till it resulted in their channels getting clapped away. Listening as on trending was having a merry old time over Marwa's solar panels, which we know has been even replaced most likely by now, whether them reach to him or not. But we know it is going to happen just like that.
Uh-uh. Hey, is my computer frozen? Because why is my live stream upcoming? It's not upcoming, it's supposed to be live. That's why you're here, guys. Let me check. Do I need to restart everything? Yes, we are live. Breaking news. Disaster hits Muratore Villa. Roro Mama, you're hinting divorce again. Why? It never gets old in the streets. Solar panels begging race. I have to be honest, all right? Before my honesty, I want to say Mambo Jumbo, my lovely people, welcome back to yet another reaction video of today, being the 15th of 9th month of 2025. It's raining stones in Begohanse. We don't see that here every other day. When he does that, it's serious because now your crops, oh my God, have you seen Onyx, the baby horse? What happens to your horses? They were shaking, trembling, almost fainting. And I was like, oh, so you guys, while you're tucking yourselves in the bill, how is Onyx? How is Rio? How is Malaika? And tomorrow you'll be mounting them. I don't have horses, so let me shut up. New subscribers, hello.
Um, I have to laugh because it's the way how she laughs after every two sentence. Hey,
Where have you been? Thank you so much for joining this amazing, wonderful family right here on Trending. And of course, to my returning subscribers, the real OO to the GGGest. Hop, hop, gallop, 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 stop, stop, trot, trot, trot. And I was like, hey, is the video rewinding itself or then she said, oh, I know there's a bit of repetition in the video. And during that premiere, Muratore came to plug his upcoming
so this is the part I was trying to look for. So I apologize for the intro. It was not meant to be there, but this is what I was looking for. It's very close.
video. Okay, and this is what he said: there has been a bad event in my home, video coming out soon on my YT. The moment he said that, I was like, what's happening? What is the emergency? Because when you see people plugging like this, it's not normal, it's not usual. Because all I could see is, oh, sorry, sorry, sorry. I had to go up and see there's been a bad event in my home, video coming out soon on my YT. I was like, we have to wait for that one. So I've been refreshing and refreshing, refreshing. I'm like, what could that be? Because is it the orphanage? What is it? Because at this point, we are waiting for a video of him refunding or returning back the 700 US to the orphanage.
So my question is, haven't we heard him said that the money was given back to the orphanage? He's not going back there. He stated clearly that he needed a vacation, and that would have had to be like maybe after any building, or probably he would roof the place or something, something, something. The place need roofing or something. He never said that he was going back there immediately. The money was given. Couldn't he have sent anybody with the money to give back to them and wait and see? Because he said openly that he has the money for the orphanage. Now you heard me saying earlier in when I came on firstly that, you know, this is the problem. Her belief, and she actually said it out of her mouth, because she said that the money that Marwa took from the orphanage is what led to the disaster in Villa Medellin. It is karma. Like nothing will ever happen on their side. It is as if life will not be life in any time at all on their side. It is going to be sunshiny days on their side. If Marwa piss or sneeze, it is karma, because he clapped back at them for coming after him and bullying him online. Just because he stood up for himself as a man should and shove them off so they don't continue to bullying him. She is the one who is taking it to heart every second chance that she gets. It is, oh, karma, because you told our children. Oh, karma, because you spoke about how you cursed our children. Oh, it's karma. When you had images of the child slashing all over the internet before he did his own, before he released his image without his consent. Really? What the hell? Even though that is actually besides the point. The whole point of the matter is when you hear about children or generational curses, that is how in biblical days it was done. So he just followed the trend. That is nothing new. Go back. That mean you want to walk with the Bible on your forehead every day to curse the Bible or to curse the writers of the Bible, because that is how when them cursing you or casting curse, it would be from one generation to the next. Marwa is just echoing sentiments of the past. Period. Knew about that. So I don't know if she's going to continue holding on to this for the rest of her life. But boy, you have it coming. Let us see if I can find. Let me see if I can find any the right part, because the intro was extremely
The
close.
notorious OT. Awaken the notorious tell me as a reactor on the street of the Muras that will really make me lose sleep. I will sleep. In fact, after this, I'm going to sleep heavily and set my alarm for tomorrow. So with your little insults that you'll be running here, oh my God, oh, you use Mura's money, you are broke. You want to buy 14,000 US dollars worth of 2 Appaloosa horses.
All right, so this is when I can't seem to find the correct part where she was saying what she said, but forget about that part. This is where when Mara was talking about the horses and that he paid that how much money down on the horse, but then in his video yesterday he was saying, guys, I'm broke. As you see it here, I'm broke. So what? If he paid for the house, if it's something that he wanted and he paid for it, if he know that his audience will be more than happy to help, so what? So what? The thing about it on the internet, guys, you see, is that every time, and it is not them alone. Everywhere you look around, they will be jumping. People will be jumping to call people on the internet beggars, beggars, beggars. It sounds stupid. It said ask. Even the Bible say ask and you shall receive. So what? If somebody is in a desperate position and decides, well, if I could crowdfund the solar panels and hold on to my little 2 cents in case of an emergency, like a dire emergency. I have a child. I have a young child. I wonder if my fans can pull together and get back some of these panels. What's wrong with that? Don't you understand the power of influence?
You're in the process of importation. You said you wanted to purchase more land. You're telling us that you're broke, Murat. You're being paid in the next 1 week. Many dollars that you've made at Grandma Brian's house. When the moment he said, I'm super broke, I was like,
The fact of the matter is that, they seem to be having major issue with Marwa asking for help. Honestly, it doesn't matter whether he asks or he doesn't ask. It doesn't matter what he do. It will always be an issue for these people. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. For me, even if he never asked yesterday, the fact that he showed what was happening on camera, people would have already been helping. But he just out of fright and fear, he just went ahead and said, guys, help however you can. Because he was nervous. You could have seen that he was shaken by the whole incident. I want to find the part that she was really laughing over the whole situation. I don't know if I would find it here, but it's there.
and ask Roro Mama to help you.
Mm-mm.
Sister has left the village.
So basically, he's not supposed to ask for help because he's super rich. He's buying land, he's buying horses. That is something that you can fix. It's something that you can fix. You don't need nobody's help because you're rich. So why are you out here bawling that you're poor? Ha 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 ha. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
With full force, they have to go start from start. Mura, you can't. Imagine it's 2020. Ah, no, no, Mura, no. You cannot seize the moment. You can't do what you're doing right now. Mura, nobody is ever ready for disaster, even calamities most of the time, unless we are warned. Nobody's ever. I could be here and God forbid something happens. Then what happens? Do I come to the street to cry? Oh my God, guys, yeah, I've been reacting. But you pick up yourself. There are very many other people, I think, probably in the village who are also undergoing worse. I saw someone say, what of those people with mad houses?
I'm happy that you've seen that because how you came out guns blazing, it appears as if you think that it's Marwa alone who lives in Nyabohanse. Marwa villa is sprawling over the entire Nyabohanse. I'm happy that you recognize this finally. There are many people that will feel it because the crops are not going to be ready on time. I saw Robbie Girl yesterday was showing all the garden, the vegetables in the garden. Everything is flat. I mean, these things, especially vegetables, they will spring up back in a few, but then it's still a setback. And they will still have to struggle to find money because if they will be if they were going to be ready in 2 weeks, this time it's going to be four because the rains beat the hell out of those vegetables.
With all that amount of water that was flowing to the, have you seen the river has burst its banks? Have you seen Muratore's compound? Same thing that happened last year, November, before the party. In fact, it was, I think, the first week of November. And it rained like this again. Was he away? I think he was away. He'd not come. Had he come back home or was he there? He was there. Was he not there? He was.
Ay, 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 ay. I'm telling you. I am telling you, my people.
What exactly? Hey, guys, help me. I need your help urgently.
At least, I don't know. Look how crazy this is.
He wanted to say he needs at least, doesn't know. Your guy told you need roughly what I've said, 1,500 US, maybe other extra charges of all this, but the solar panels cost that. Ah.
Look.
Guys, this was for content, okay? This
You,
was
you
for
know,
content. Anybody else who's doing videos after everything happened, I trust their content. But this was for content and this was for manipulating the environment. You know, you have to
wow,
see it. He has to say, my leg is stuck. Oh my God, guys, my leg is stuck.
wow, 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 wow. So Marwa walking with his feet, him kicking the what you call these things again? The hailstone. Kicking the hailstone just to show the depth, the amount of hailstone that is on the ground. No, it's for content. Well, I guess you need to probably get up from the comfort of behind your camera. Eh? Get up from behind the camera and go sit down and browse through YouTube on your television, your big screen, and then you will see the other places in Nyabohanse that has the same hill. So I saw David did another video, and up until this early morning sunrise in hailstone is still on the ground, hard, 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 and clustered in many, many different areas in the property. It was a lot. It was a lot. We even saw my Yugonos, some stuff that he planted, they're all gone. Why is it that because Marwa did it, it is just for content? Did he ever even say that his feet was stuck? No. So it shows you how bad these people are. It shows you how desperate these people are. And she's the one who is doing what she's doing for content. Only for content. Because she knows better. And we will see a time when they will be disappearing from the streets because they have their own issues dealing with. It is just life. It's life. Never expected that they would come out here laughing over the whole situation. It's stupid. It's really stupid. As adults, and you should know better. Even in I saw even in the house, in the living room, had water on the floor. Yesterday, I even saw Nasto was afraid to sleep in his house because out of fear that the roof would have caved in because there was water in the gypsum. I don't find anything funny. And put Marwa aside, the amount of monies that people will have to spend to clean their property, to reclaim them property, clean it, restore is the word I'm looking for, to restore the property. All them fancy gypsum board now that Nasto has in the roof most likely will have to come down because they're saturated with water. They could fall in any given time. You understand? I don't find this funny. And it is not because of Marwa why I'm here talking. I'm speaking on this because it's the desperation of these people, how far they would go. It remind me of some things in Jamaica when even last week the incident with the guy that barricade himself on the inside of his house and was firing after the police. You understand? And people were glorifying this guy and laughing over the whole situation. He lost his life due to whatever he was going through. The building is damaged. Now people would have to go pay to fix all the bullet holes inside of that house. And his soul is gone. His life is snuffed out. And people were joyous. People were glorifying. People made music, blogs, on top of blogs. And it's just this world, this world is something else. Anyway, my people, let me tell you the honest truth. I don't really find this funny. AM Carol, I saw her with her doing her thing over there. Um, too. Also, she was doing her thing. Um, doing her video. But somehow, regardless of her behavior, I saw fear, the fear of God in her. She was frightened as hell, regardless of how she was laughing or whatever. Me not tell no lie, she was frightened. She was frightened because I was expecting that she would have go hard like this one here, but it didn't. It didn't. She didn't.
8 are down. Now, I have a question for you guys, okay? I know it's not something that I would wish to happen also from my side.
That is very good. That is very good. But you still chastise him anyway. But that it's good that you recognized the fact that I know something where you would have wanted to happen because that is very horrifying to come out in your premises and see all those water. Land give the land the land gave way to the river. Period.
So, sister, yes, I noticed. This is not something that you will wish to happen to someone.
No.
But every time I sit back and remember how this man called for sickness to come to our children.
So now here she is again echoing sentiments of untrending. Echoing the sentiments of untrending. You will live the rest of your life saying the same shit because you guys came for him. And that was his way to defend himself. You understand? That was the way to defend himself. Leave me. Leave me. And the same shit that you're out here carrying on with and bullying me. I wish that they even call him one eye. You think it's a nice feeling? She was even actually mocking what would have happened if he lost the other eye and laughing over the whole situation. So you friggin' expect that somebody would have sit down, watch you talking about them this negatively and don't lash out at your ass? Hell friggin' no. Hell no.
The small respect I had left for him vanished.
Did you ever? You can't respect somebody or have any respect for somebody and calling them mother Ashwa. You, please.
There's no way I can feel it. Every time he will come out and cuss and cuss and cuss when he's being corrected, when he's being criticized, even positively.
Listen, you guys did a lot of damage and don't come out here complain on damn victim. That part of it is over. Don't come here to play no bloody victim. You are the ones who were bullying this guy online constantly. I'm tired of saying all of that. And the world already knows. But some people follow y'all. Some people only follow y'all because they want the drama. They like the fights. Period. And that's why they would come. Because they prefer the fights. They don't like to see. And the funny thing about it, they come to you guys, and when they're done, they still go and watch Marwa. Because they side by side, whenever you make a comment on your videos, whenever you talk on your show, side by side they would comment because they still go and watch. So they're supporting him and they're supporting you. You understand? And then they urge you guys along. They support because they're watching his ads, they're watching his content. It counts as a view. That's what I mean by support. How can you have so much hate, yet for all you taking information, you're going over taking information only to come back to discuss and laugh about it. For the love of Christ, I can't even understand this.
He has lived in denial and painted a name out there that these people are always lying, calling us liars when we are criticizing him to correct a few things here and there. Tell me why I should be feeling so sorry about all this. This is the man that people have been praising so much. Also in his comment section, oh my God, you are an angel that came from heaven.
So let me ask you a question. Even Jesus himself didn't get angry at one point in time. What did he go in? Even him himself had cursed. Huh? At one point in time. Who is Marwa? What did Jesus do in the temple when he get mad?
To save this village. Oh my God, may God bless you. May God bless you. Tell me if these are blessings. Because definitely when someone has done something good, we expect him to be praised, isn't it? We expect him, expect him to be blessed.
Look at this. So, you mean to tell me, just because Marwa went and built Goko a house, you don't expect that rain is to fall in Nyabohanse and hailstone supposed to come in Nyabohanse? You don't expect that? I guess you don't expect the sun to be shining either. Imagine, your mom gave birth to you because them say that children are blessings. Your mom gave birth to you and numerous other siblings. It was just the other day that you lost a sibling. So, what do you call that? Hmm? A.M. Carl, what would you call that? Is it a blessing or a curse? You expect to be born and live forever, right? It's a blessing. You don't expect to go back from the dust where you came from. I'm just using this as a metaphor. So Marwa doing the house for Goko shouldn't bring rain to Nyabohanse. It should be sunshine all the time. I never. You see the thinking of these people, they cannot like expand beyond their stupid feelings. And this is why, when we come here and react on these reactors, when we say certain things, one shouldn't even question this because it is evident that they walk with their feelings on their forehead and in their eyes. So everything what they see and feel, wherever the head is pointed to, it is in that direct. It's one where you would say this one directional.
Kindly let me understand if these that you're looking at are blessings.
Mm-mm,
Are these blessings?
mm-mm. I guess I guess it is Marwa's sins that caused Nyabohanse, that caused the crops in Nyabohanse to be destroyed by the hailstones, and it is Marwa's sins or non-blessings that caused the weather to take the lightning to take the lives of the three people them yesterday. I guess so. Carol, you need to wake up. You need to wake up and come out of the corner where you're in with those damn plastic flowers.
And then you say, oh, these reactors, they are always lying. They don't know what they are saying. Yeah, 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 yeah.
You know it is just a show, right? You know it is just a show. It is just it's all a show to come out and say the bad things, say negative things, because that plays on the algorithm. That is better. That works well. Huh?
Tell me if these are blessings.
Mm-mm.
This is happening to someone that has been helping the village, slaughtering cows and goats all over the place.
Here we go again, guys.
While the other family members are busy doing rituals in the rivers, he's been busy doing rituals, slaughtering things for the villagers.
So they
Only
shouldn't
God
eat.
knows the reasons.
They shouldn't. This girl, like honestly, I've seen over and over that she has an issue with animals being eaten, like sorry, being slaughtered. I see she has an issue. There's a fear somewhere in her. It and like whenever like Marwa has a celebration and animals are involved, it invokes something in AM Carol. She gets very, very nervous about it. Me not tell you lie.
This is the person that people have been praising. Like, seriously? For what exactly? Can you let me understand?
And why are you here talking about him then? If it is for what exactly? This is what I can't understand. If he doesn't matter, if nothing that he does matters at all, why the fuck are you here talking about him? Excuse me. Why are you here talking about him? This is a thing that I don't like. When people come out and pretend that others doesn't matter, they're below them. They're not important. They're non-existent. Yet, no wonder the Mwango said if she doesn't shit, you guys wouldn't eat. These are the reasons. These are what had her saying these things, because you guys would come out and behave as if you're top of top. But yet for all, the truth of the matter is you cannot, honestly, cannot thrive on YouTube without cannibalizing on these people.
Chayar. Chayar is asking for insurance.
Let me tell you something, guys. The Mwango and Marwa don't need nobody to defend them. They're out there, they can defend themselves. I'm saying this as a disclaimer because people always find them way in the comment section. Oh, why you always out there trying to defend the one family as if you know them? Listen, frig that. Frig that. Everything that is happening out here on the streets is what I see with my two eyes. I'm reacting to what is placed out here on YouTube. This is a reaction towards the videos that are placed out here. And we know them and lie. We know so them can't survive without talking about. 2 days if Marwa or Dimo go missing, they don't have nothing for say. And if D is quiet and Marwa is not trending, they're in disarray. They will run to vlog, they will run to do this, they will run to plant crops. They don't know what to do with themselves if the pickings are measly. You understand me? So get with the program and don't come tell me why am I in defense. The truth of the matter is, if these people don't trend, if Marwa and family don't trend, these reactors has nothing else to speak about. And this is what they should accept. But they are not. Instead, just like this one here, how she's carrying on as if Marwa, whatever Marwa does, is not important. Show me what you are doing other than bantering and trashing people with your filthy mouth.
Chayar. Chai moto. Now, the donors. Hello, donors in the house. I know.
How many times? You're not tired? House bill, place look nice. You still sit down in a corner with your damn plastic flowers. How many times are you gonna be calling them? You know, see them now come your way. Them now come your way. So don't even bother. Them now look your way. So don't even bother. They are for building, lifting, gifting. It now work out for you. So don't even bother.
Oh, you are watching me with one eye also. You're also watching me like, what will Caro say? Mama Chuti Moyo will be all sitting somewhere saying, I want to hear what Karo will say. I know Mama Moyo, I'm here and I'm telling you for free. This village is a place where you guys will empty your pockets into. It's donations after donations, donations after donations, donations after donation until the end of the day. It will always be about donations. And yet, you are calling this man our boss, our boss, our boss. Ask him one question. How come you have never insured all this stuff in your home? Because who knows? Storms, sometimes they go, they come back, they go, they come back. What will happen next year when the storm comes back?
Listen, natural disasters are natural disasters. Yes, that's a good point about insuring things. The point of the matter is that Mara is all over. This is the solar panel is a new edition. Remember, he was struggling for electricity. Even if he had electricity, you would have still gone and said he should have done solar power. So what the heck? Is either this or that or that or this. It's just life. Life is life in. And there's nothing that we can do about that. All he has to do is make sure that he secure them with a grill and call it judge so they don't fly away the next time and rip off and fly away the next time. That is all. It could have been a fire. Then what you would have said, he should have brought the water up from the river. Yes, insurance is key, to getting back something at the end of the day. But let me tell you something. Even if you have insurance, there are so many things that is fine print that is written inside of those what you call them, so many fine prints that we overlook from time to time. I remember when the hurricanes of 2017 came in the Virgin Islands, yeah, right? People actually threatened a lot of those insurance companies because they did not know so many. If they put on a step on them house, just a step, a staircase on the house, and when they go to claim and the appraiser goes and them see something else other than the original floor plan, problems. If they change a faucet in them kitchen sink, if they fix the light bulb, if they move the light bulb and put a chandelier, it was hell on earth for those people. A lot of them and those insurance companies ended up in problems because they never, you know what the insurance company did even to my boss, my ex-boss is a floor plan for his cars at the place, the auto company. That check was handed directly to the bank instead of to the boss himself. They bypassed him and covered the floor plan. They gave the check directly to the bank without even consult. So the man did waiting forever and ever, no money coming. And when they went to communicate, oh, the bank was paid. The bank was paid, and they never knew anything about no bank. But the bank reach out to them and tell them, look, a lot of things. So sometimes before we get ourselves involved in some of these things, Marwa, knowing how Kenya is, Marwa would have had to really sit down. And besides, that's a rural area. Um, are there companies in them the area that actually covers these things? They have these things over in that area. Anywho, it could have been worse. It's just a few panels. Yes, getting insurance is a good idea. But even if he had the insurance, you would have say he should have gone to the river to collect water from it instead. So what?
You'll be still donating. Every day you'll be still donating.
Because he's building Africa, and if people are willing to help people that are less fortunate, you know what you need to do? I would advise you to don't waste no time. Seeing as you have a platform, Marwa is okay. Go and take a look at Gintu's video, AM Carol. The video he uploaded yesterday with those people that are in the hut with their feet, the condition of their feet being rotted. The whole family have trigger on them foot. You should take your platform because you're there in Africa. You're there right there in Kenya and you visited Gintu. You're a good friend of Gintu. So you're a bigger YouTuber. The time you're here worried about Marwa and asking for donations for his few solar panels, I would advise you to use your bigger platform and to help that family. That imagine all even in that rain yesterday, that family sleeps on the dirt on a piece of cloth, and their entire feet are being eaten by those chigga bugs. Eh? The feet are blistered, the toes cracked, the entire ankles are eaten out. This that video was so frightening when I saw this because I've never really seen those things live like this. I was shocked. The baby couldn't even walk on the feet. The father was sitting on the outside and his entire all the toe them like them about to just they just left by a tiny flesh to fall off. These are the things that you should go and look on and forget about Marwa and his people and the donations. This is why Marwa's people would come to his aid and try to change lives. You should do some more of these things and see how easily people would come and gravitate to you. But no, like the right set of people, rather. The ones that are there, probably you should try to, if you reach into helping these kind of people, probably then you make them work for you. You over there worried about Marwa's charity, Marwa's donations, over and over and over. This is all that they worry about. Instead of looking around them and see if their neighbors are okay. These people are right there in Kenya. I don't know where the hell going to find them from, what village or wherever. But he brought them to his camera, and oh my God, it was. I've never seen anything like that. And yet, for all this woman out here want to tell Marwa how to live his life and how to tell Marwa supporters how to send and what not to send. And they will be sending until the rest of their lives. He's trying to change lives one step at a time. And even if he asks for himself, if he's in need, because when he gets there and get on the ground, he works and he works really hard. If the donators are not having a problem, why are you taking it upon yourself? Guys, I could continue to talk from now till tomorrow. And so did she. It was a whole how much hour video, and I don't intend to make my videos this long. She said so many things in that video. So many things in that video, including on trending. They were reveling in the moment yesterday. Huh? That the storm came and took the panels, and oh, what is this now? After you did all that good, this is the payment that you got. Nonsense. I know God heard you. I don't think that your time wouldn't come. And so do many others. Because it's life. And all the things that you put out in the universe will find its way right back to you. And the thing about it is that you're not remembering these things. You went and you all provoked the man. And he put a curse. He said, curse you. Yes, there's power in the tongue. He said, curse you and everybody else for you because you provoked him. What does the Bible say about provoking? You were the ones who were there provoking him. He's living his life. He don't even look left, right, or center. But then you put yourself in the middle of everything by coming out with all these kind of nonsensical reactions. I don't even say nonsensical because damaging is the word I'm looking for. Damaging reactions to defame almost cost all of you the channels that you work so hard to invest in. And again, before he blinked, and then the funny thing about it, I know that all those Marwa said it himself that they're working on court documents. But you guys are too busy making money. You're not changing the game. You're not changing the game. Yeah, hey. You're too busy making money. I was saying the day when you guys are left with no choice than to pay him back for anything that he's lost, any monies that he's used, any lawyer fees, then you would understand that you have to change your ways, how you react, and what you do if you take it upon yourself to come out here to create, to defame people. Anyway, my people, that is gonna do it for me on this special edition of the podcast. Hey, some people getting tongue tied. Please remember to leave your sentiments in the comment section. hit the like before you exit. If you're still here and watching and you have not subscribed, also kindly take the time out to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one.